Good day, everybody. I hope you had a great day, depending on the time zone you're watching this from. So what we want to do first is head over to the settings app and then go over to global theme. Right here, we'll be trying to get a particular global theme to start this off. So you click on get new, then you head over to this particular one over here. That's the V10 OS Dark, and then you click install and then you wait for it to install. You input your password. So it's installed. All you have to do is cancel this, and then we set this as a you can opt to do this, but it doesn't matter. So right now we'll just leave it as just the appearance settings. We applied the V10 OS Dark on just the appearance settings for now. Once that is applied, we move over to colors, and for these colors you can leave it this way with V10 OS Dark, and then we go over to the application style. For this application style, you could choose anything you want, but I'm gonna choose Phantom Dark. And then for Plasma style, we have to download a new Plasma style, and that's there's one we call the Sumac Night. That's what we're gonna download. So Sumac, and then the other options will come out. So yes, we're gonna be downloading this one, this beta Sumac Night, the one with about 12,000 downloads. You click install, and then we'll wait for it to install. Great, it's installed. All you have to do is select it and apply. Great, and then we move over to the Windows decoration, and then we get a new one. So it's still the same Sumac we'll be using for this too. So Sumac. Great. See over here, the beta Sumac Night Molten. So we'll install that too. Great. When it's installed, you'll see that there's a whole lot, so you can choose from anyone, but I'm gonna choose this first one, the Sumac Night Molten Blow, and then we apply this. Great, and then we move over to the icons part, and then we get a new icon. I think it's called Yet Another. I don't know the full name, but all we have to do is type in Yet. Exactly, Yet Another Monochrome. Yeah, then install this. Great. Cancel this and then click and apply. See, let's change over. Even over here is quite more visible. And then the cursors are, you could use anything you want. and the system sounds, the splash screen. It could be anything you want. I'm gonna choose Endeavor light bulb because it's what I use. You can get them from the get new. So cool. And then the login screen, you could use anything you want. Right now I'm using the MacOs Tahoe. All you have to do is search it over at the KDE store. We'll just go over it one more time. We've selected the V10X, selected colors, we selected the Sumac Night Molten Glass, we selected the Sumac Night Molten Glass blur for the Windows decoration. Icons is yet another monochrome. Cursor, you can use anything you want. And I guess we're good. First thing, we have to go to desktop effects. Great, and then we can check the blur. Okay, the blur is good. Alright, okay, all we have to do is minimize this for now. So you see it's already looking the way we want it to be. Let's change the wallpaper. I'm gonna be using this one. Okay, so you see how transparent looking the bar is. This is what we want it to look like. So all we have to do is edit this to our preference. So normally I reduce this to maybe 36, and then we do some clean up on the panel. I normally remove the peak at desktop because I don't really need it. And then yeah, this is what it's looking like for now. And then we'll head over to the configure digital clock. I don't usually show dates, so yeah, we have it this way. And this is basically it, to be honest. The rest is preference. When I mean preference, is like the kind of app you want to put on your taskbar and so on. But generally speaking, this is what we've done, like 80% of the whole thing. So this is what you'll be looking like after you've set the whole global thing going. So now we want to create another panel on the top. Add panel, empty panel. Yeah, it goes on the top. We'll customize the panel. The width, you just fill content so that it's just up there. And yeah, this is it. So what we want to put on the top panel is just the global menu, and we're going to put in the global menu and the window title. So go on window title, window list, we put it over there. Okay, and then the global menu. And then show panel customization. I don't use always visible, I use dodge windows. So whenever you just dodge this, and then you can still use the global menu whenever you need to use it, but then again it doesn't disturb you when you don't want to use it, so that's why it's always gonna be there. So yeah, this is basically what it should look like. is basically it. Then if you want to breathe sort of live to your desktop, all you have to go to is the desktop, and then you can change desktop wallpaper. You can change this to the rain, and then you could virtually use anything you want. You could change the image. I think in my last video I showed how you could get this particular rain plugin. You just have to go to the get new plugin, and yeah, you see the rain wallpaper. This makes your desktop look more refined, if you will. Once you click apply, you can see how it changed it is, and then there's rain actually dropping. So yeah, next thing you want to do is either use a different a widget you want, or you could just go on with this. This is like my best looking setup because it doesn't have a bunch of info I don't need. It's just a plain desktop that I like. So yeah, this is where I end it. So thanks for watching.